What's up, everyone? Phoenix here, and today I'm back in Space Engineers. Um, Yesterday had an idea for a new series, and I started recording. And today I thought of an idea to make that way better, which would be to maybe use a setting that was thrown together in maybe a bit more than about 30 minutes. Because I actually was starting to run into some issues. Um, Yeah, and also I don't particularly want to use blueprints from like the workshop and stuff on that one. I will probably upload the unedited footage that I got yesterday. Oh, hello, the black engineers. Um, yeah, and right now I'm just loading up a, here is the original thing that I set up, and just a quick look. The idea was that I would be like the only survivor of an attack on a Space Engineers military academy. And yeah, I had a bit of fun pulverizing this. There's the wreckage of at least a dozen deterrent fighters over here, as well as a whole bunch of space pirate drones. Um, yeah. And then this place is just kaboom. Yeah. Um, so what I want to do though is if we go over here to clean up, include stations, include powered, waste reduction with medical room, with less blocks than 20000, further from player than 10, no, than 1 meters. And then go over here to GPS, delete the body location. How to get rid of items in creative mode. Well, what exactly are you trying to delete? Also, real quick, I want to adjust this to trash action should be remove. Or stop. So what exactly is this thing that you want to delete? Because that is going to make a bit of a difference. About tools in the inventory. As if it is in your inventory, like in um, what I usually do is because I'm not sure if there's any way to just directly delete them, but I will drop them. Oh, hey, they moved that button. That's gonna drive me crazy. But I will drop them on the ground and then either attack them to destroy them or just leave them out of the way. So, um, yeah. I'm not actually sure. That's a good question. Alright, so let's see if I can maybe find... I think at some point I started modifying... Nope. Nope. I think at some point I started modifying a space pirate base. That would not be it. Wouldn't even be classified as large. Extra rating station, rapiers, a whole bunch of stuff. I should probably clean these out. Small grids, blah blah blah. Projector, warhead, select transmitters, spiteful aggressors, blah blah blah. Static grids. There's the swords. Alright then, I did not. So, base. Yeah. Sorry I don't really know anymore. Whoa! I'm going to go with that right there. And what's back now? I can't actually hear the audio on this. I should probably check. Um, but yeah, all the guns on this thing were firing, so. So that could have been it. Yeah. Alright, and by the way, the reason that I use the Be Right Back graphics rather frequently is because I do that so that I can actually talk to other people outside the stream, without having to remove my headset and stuff. Alright, so alright. First thing I want to do. Oh, this station is actually the Space Pirate headquarters. And it is worth noting though that you don't want to just paste this in and try to use it and you don't want to just try to walk into it in survival for sure. Because well, first of all, there's all these freaking turrets. That is a lot of turrets, including interior turrets. Oh, I should have turned them off as well. Oof. But all of these suckers, I'm actually just going to turn this all the way up. Sensor, yep. Here are these, show those on the HUD and turn them off. But they have a whole bunch of warheads with proximity sensors that will detonate them in 5 seconds if they detect a player. It is worth noting that it does not care if... Is it just me? Or is this not aligned with gravity properly? Yeah, it's not properly aligning with gravity when I do that. That's weird. Um, but yeah, you want to get rid of these. Otherwise, it actually does not matter if you pasted it in creative mode and it's yours. It will still blow up. But I personally rather like this station's whole design, so I'm going to be using it. Also, grind pit sensors are not the most reliable thing. Just telling you that from experience. Had way too much unpleasantness with grind pits. Yeah. Oh, hey, there is a med bay. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day. Huh. I had no idea that this station had a med bay. I do have several mods on this world, including this planet, actually. I believe it's, soon? But it is a desert planet. And it's really very fun. Yeah, I have that, and then also I have some colors for my interface, and then, let's see, I have a whole bunch of modded blocks as well. Most of which are just decorations. I do have a weapon pack, which reminds me one of the things I was going to do was... Alright, so now that that is done, I'm going to take this place, rename it to, what was I calling this place again? And if that is the wrong planet name, then I no longer care. Alright. So there's that, and now, let's see. I also have several modded suits available as well, because those are so much... Oh, and then the one thing I've noticed about this world, and I also have modded lighting on so that things will get to be legitimately dark, but I've noticed that for some reason on this planet the sun sets in about 6 seconds. So, if you have legitimate darkness mods on, then it goes from being like just normal daytime brightness to being pitch black in about 5 seconds. So, yeah. It's honestly a little amusing, but all right. So there's that communications array. Do I have any modded stuff? Nope. Just thinking about what I can improve here. All right, so what would I call this? It's not crew quarters, it would be for students. I cannot think of the word. It's like where the students sleep. Oh, um, oh, that's an easy fix actually. Or maybe I want a different bed. Maybe I want this one. Yeah. I do think that it was rather clever of whoever designed this to use these for beds. I'm assuming that that's what the intention was. Um, and then I also no longer will play without my modded catwalks either because they're just so nice. At some point I did like a small series of building streams where I just took one of these bases and then modified it to be like with a better interior. I should probably also actually put up some better lighting while it's night. Light, ceiling light, that would be perfect. Ooh, or there's those ones as well. Can I just find a control panel on these? No. Um, oh hey, and I don't think this is necessary. Oh, let me guess, there was ammunition in that. I called it. Garage. So the garage is where the ammo is. I also like that they made this actually light up. I haven't really played that much since the most recent big update. I was very glad to see that that the explosions now look actually really cool. Um, Here it is. there any, yeah, I'm, oh wow. That is going to be a little, um, yeah. What's up with that? And I'm going to change the settings on these lights. Because as it is, yes, they are blindingly bright. Light. What is this room even called? Sleeping quarters lights. That's what they're called now. Um, Radius intensity can be turned down. There we go. Although I'm wondering if I can turn up the radius any high. No, I can't. Oh well. This'll have to do. Sleeping quarters light. Toggle block on and off. Well, if it's going to be like that, then I may as well just go through here and move that. Move that. Move that. Move that. Move that. That. Alright, I guess that'll do. Because that's, I don't think you really need, oh, in-game settings, yeah. Display, graphics, probably. Flares intensity, I don't want to turn that one down too low, though. I'm not sure. I don't really think so. I'm afraid. Um, yeah, they're not perfect, but they're not too bad. At least it's not like medieval engineered torches, which are like red. There we go. Although it has those lights going down all the way to there. That is annoying. And I don't understand why. I hope that gets fixed. Because now it's not doing it like that. That's weird. This world is offline at the moment, and that is partially so that if I have to be AFK, then I don't have any consequences. And also because at the moment my internet connection is being stupid. Very stupid. Which is annoying. And also because in general, I don't set anything to public because, you know, there aren't a lot of people, but there are people who will join things just to be jerks. So, yeah. Anyway, let's see. Do I have any rovers or hazard rover? Let's have a look at this. Hospital environments, detect or carry crew. Operating speed. The limit is much higher. To park when it's spawned, for speed to disengage, four is lower, that's main drive, 5 is upper, having both of them on at the same time. Flip out, aerial targets its weaponry simply by turning backwards. Cockpits are pressurized. Oxygen. 3 Gatling guns. Medium guns. Sector maintenance. Alright, I like it. So I'm going to, oh wait, I don't know how big this is. Hey, it's not too bad by the looks of it. Now watch everything break. Whoa! Ow, my ears. Wow. There's some debris to be used later. I also forgot to make all these guns a bit less trigger happy. Turret tower, Gatling turrets, ticker light turret platform, interior turrets, 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 turret, turret, turret. Yeah. Turn the opacity on the live chat up a bit. And what? Toggle block, showing shoot radius. Been on, small, large characters. off, stations off, neutrals off. I think my issue was probably that they were still set to target neutral. Wow, that startled me. Transfer to me. Yes, please. All right. And there's the sun again. So let's see. Just want to quickly have a look at this. Speed limit. Not over 135. So let's see how this goes. How did I get that explosion? I spawned this in, but I forgot that the default settings on all of the base's guns are to target neutrals, and it spawned in with all of its blocks having ownership set to nobody. So they all attacked it. Anyway, I'm a bit curious as to this thing has thrusters. Oh well. Maybe I'll figure that out later. Let's just drive this sucker around a bit. Looks to be pretty good. Now let's watch me break it. Oof, what was that? I don't know. Oof. No. What have I done? There we go. So now let's have a look at the garage then. Guess who forgot to turn on the brakes? Alright. I personally don't really see why these are here. And I'm apparently totally forgetting to check to see if any of these actually have anything in them. So there's a pretty good chance that I'm going to drop things on the ground. Is there a way to hide things in the control panel? You mean like in the terminal? Yes, there is. If you go to like over here, or so if I come over here, I can hit show block and terminal off. Those disappear. This will show you the hidden blocks. Also, groups do not disappear. Don't show that in terminal. Android spawn antenna salvage, etc. Alright. Two, three, four, five, six, seven. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so I don't know if this is gonna fit. We shall see. It fits. Yeah, it's pretty nice to be able to do that. I might change out the hangar doors as well. I And sorry about the alt tabbing away. What's this button do? Oh, it's for the landing gears. Also going to turn that off. And then if I can find my solar stuff. Let's see. How big is this? That's actually perfect. Oh, except it kind of covers up the connector. Well then, there are other solutions to this problem. How big is this one? Too big. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I occasionally have some issues with it, but for the most part, it works pretty well. And now this wants to annoy me. Well, I have a solution to this. If I can find here. Actually, what is this? This is light. All right. Also, by the way, if you want to copy the color from something, it is Shift P. Oops, wrong one. But I am giving these some solar as just my explanation is Academy modifications, so giving these a bit of solar stuff, especially since I would say that on this planet, um, that is pretty reliable as the nights are not particularly long. And then there's this 3 wide spot. Oh well. Actually, I have something to put here. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh well. Academy rover. Alright, so there's that. Let's see, what else have we got? There's the General B. There is not a chance that I am going to try to drive that in survival. Car? Maybe? No. Atmospheric hover car? No. General cargo pod, operations carrier, small cargo ship. This thing is fun. Multi-role fighter. And then there's that one. Yeah, I, with that last, the red pickup truck, that last blueprint on there, I got probably the best timing I will ever get with space engineers screwing stuff up recorded, because I was saying, hey, how much ground clearance do I have? And then after I didn't exactly have any ways to easily test or check, so I was just saying, who cares? I haven't had any problems with it yet. And I didn't even finish saying yet when it exploded. So that was great. Small construction ship, processing frigate, heavy mining ship, barrier station, small crew transport, collection vessel, small outpost, salvage vessel, blah blah blah. Way station, mine layer, auto miner, automatic space mine, core pod, Stingray attack craft, chilling rig, blah blah blah. Surveyor, light crew transport, hazard rover, lawn chair. Interesting. Oh, it's alright. Didn't miss anything too important. Where is the sun? Alright, I think that particular mod might be not working right. Oh hey, that time it worked. Oh, I don't know what my day-night cycle is. I'm smart. Anyway. I am very interested in this. Oh. This is like just the bare bones. There isn't any left or right. I have an issue with that. So I'm just going to quickly fix that. Oh. Access. Control panel. If I transfer this all to me first. Passenger seat remote control. Control. Oof. Oh, and I keep forgetting that I have to take control of this. And it needs a little more power. One, two, three. Alright, control, control. How long is the day cycle? It is either 30 minutes or 15 minutes. I don't remember what. I think it's probably set to 30. Where can I stick some more power? I honestly fully expected that to drop it out of the sky. So now make sure I can reach that. I can reach that. It still has power issues. In fact, it looks like it actually has more power issues. I have an idea. Alright, so it's not the most reliable, I will admit, but at least it makes me feel a little more secure. I'm also going to try seeing what happens if I remove that. And those. And then maybe, for once, remember to take control. how can I improve this? Alright, so if I go to power, I don't exactly have a lot of options, I'm afraid. Looks like I'm going to be pretty much stuck with a reactor. Eh, not too bad. Academy rocket chair. Alright, so now I have to figure out where I'm going to put these, though. Here and a light armor slope. Oh, hey. Maybe this will work? And I don't know, I guess I'll just maybe park them there. Oh, I don't get how high I am above an object. Ah, that's better. So, yeah, there's that. That actually looks sort of cool, though. I need to take control. And take control. Hey, for the first time in like ever, I actually remembered to take control of the remote control. And I'm also going to power these down. And I'm going to assume that that one cannot be controlled because it's not on. Alright. There. So now, let's see. Scroll down through all of those. Details. Interesting. Where is it? And because I have no idea how to drive this thing, I'm just going to do that. There we go. Now we have stuff in the garage. Would like to add a bit of an airfield or a hangar thing to this. That'd be interesting. Alright, so we have sleeping quarters over here, so and then if I could possibly not destroy everything. This should be there. There we go. Then I have some ideas for how I want the fighters to be. I'm either going to use the deterrent fighters or rapiers. I think probably the deterrents because those leave better wreckage, better debris. Rapier, Valkyr, blah blah blah, Violet, Experimental, Gladius, Glaive, Broadsword, Rapier, GL, no. So yeah, I do try to paste blueprints in pretty close to the ground so that if something goes wrong, it's so that like if it doesn't immediately get its dampeners on, it's not just going to fall and destroy itself. Hold up a sec. So folded wings for VTOL. Ooh. What does 4 do? Alright, what does 8 do? 8 folds the wings. So let's get those unfolded. And then this is a really cool design. Let's see. Oh, sorry, I was not looking at the chat. Yeah, it's working. Should be on the screen. Yeah, should be on the screen in stream as well. Sorry about that. I'm wondering if I can slip these suckers in here. Oh, I have an idea. Unfortunately, it does require the removal of certain details. I'm just waiting for this to clang out on me. Let's see. For the to do that, I'd have to go into my settings, and I think it's currently set at 30 minutes. But I really don't want to go to my world settings because it takes a while to load. Aha, I can do that. There, and then also want to give this thing at least a bit of wings. Aerodynamic wings. I can't see. Alright. So let's make sure the wings fold with no problem. And I also just remembered though that those jet engines don't actually get instructions because they're on rotors. Oh, my controller's stuck. Yeah, my W key seems to be stuck. Ooh. Well, my forward thrust is stuck as on. So this is gonna be great. This could actually make some pretty cool wreckage though. Alright. I also seem to be running out of hydrogen on here, which could explain why it's not always perfect. now it's fixed. What was up with that? All right. So, oh yeah, I was gonna build an airfield. Oh, and then test out some more fighters. Heavy fighter, snub fighter. Oh cool, it's got one of those dual cockpit designs. Probably for the, oh, that's a missile turret. Oh hey, am I in the main or I'm in the backup? This is the main. Should probably do a little bit of reading on it. Alright. Also going to find the turret somewhere. Missile turret. Yes, yes. Actually, no, don't target missiles. Don't target stations. Don't target neutrals. Ooh, this is a bit fun. Sol is having a few slight power issues. Oh hey, and it kind of Doesn't like being angled forward. Alright, so let's see if I can land this sucker. I don't really know how it was meant to be landed, but... When is my next live stream? I have no idea. My live streaming schedule is essentially, hey, do I have the time and do I want to? And if the answer to both of those questions is yes, then I stream. If either of those are no, then I don't stream. Wow, I don't really have a lot of fighters. Now I'm gonna take this sucker for a spin. How many things did I break with that? Oof. I don't know why I'm still trying to get this thing airborne, but I am. Oh, well, it's not going to get airborne anymore. So does this thing have an oxygen generator anywhere? Nope, didn't think so. So, I have an idea. Oh, so it has been renamed to oxygen and hydrogen generator. Interesting. I did not know that. Let's see. So it's pretty likely that I'm not going to have a ton of space if I cut this away. Yep, I guessed it. Oops, wrong button. Alright, so I wanted to delete that. Alright, see ya. Oh, sorry, you had to leave. Yeah. Alright, welcome back. No problem. Alright, I have an idea. It's not a good idea, but it's an idea to get this VTOL. I'm wondering, does it need all of those batteries, or can it do without one? And what is this? Oh, that's a conveyor junction. That is important. Oh, I know what I can do. Yeah, I don't know when it's going to be. I pretty much just... My scheduling for streams is essentially I ask myself, hey, do I have time to stream and do I want to stream? And then if the answer to both of those questions is yes, then I stream. Alright, so there, and alright, so this should be fine. Let's see here. I was totally prepared for stuff to just drop out of the thing. Alright, so now... Let's see. I need that. Oh, and then this is what I'm after. I want to have some of these for VTOL. Vertical takeoff and landing. Copy that color. Ah, there's that. All right. Thank you for the subscribe. Now, before I break something more than I already have, I should probably actually get a conveyor junction in. And I'm definitely aware that there are much better ways of doing this, but this is how I'm going to do it. So let's see, was I going to do any? Oh, I was going to do some other stuff as well. Alright, so that's not actually enough to get off the ground then. Are any small forward thrusters at all? Oh well. Alright then. I can work with that. Oh, I know what I ought to do. Improve this a bit. Absolutely. I can't think of any reason why I wouldn't be okay with that. Thanks for asking. Get those in there. I don't know if this is going to be too much hydrogen consumption though. How big is this? Prepared for it to be absolutely massive. Oh, that is a bit big. That is 5 by 5 by the looks of it. So that's not the best. Uh-oh. Alright. So why was I moving around in different directions? I don't think this ship has any, yeah. I've found the problem. I have the Digi's Atmospheric Wings mod, which is required for Rapier, Broadsword, Gladius, Glaive, Batleth, and Hawk. All of those designs made by Wasted Space. But that's the only one of those I have. Alright, so there's those. Oh, and then I totally had that backwards. I do need to lean it forward slightly. Oh, it does have some. I don't need these. Should probably blueprint this before I remove them, though. And then, Alright, see ya. Let's see, what else can I do? Oh yeah, and then I was going to put on some thrusters. Some jet engines. Alright. Oh wow. Maybe remove some of these. There we go. That is looking good. Oh wow, I didn't see the flame, so for a moment there I thought the hydrogen was not working. Now I'm going to save before I attempt to land this. And where am I going to attempt to land this? Not too bad. I was honestly expecting that to drop to the ground right there. There we go. Now? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Because I'm thinking it's time to add a bit more debris. Oh. Yep. Oof. I also realize though that having one side's hydrogen alone out isn't enough to shoot one of these guys down. Anyway, this is a bit of a crash course on making good-looking debris. What you need to do is you need to take weaponry and then actually make it look as if it was legitimately shot down. For example, a single shot from that is enough to look like a sizable rocket. That somehow totally missed. We're just going to assume that a student at the academy, a new student at the academy, wouldn't know what to do, so oh. Well now. Hold up, I do still have hydrogen. Oh, well, that happens too. Also, if you're like trying to make something look like it was taken down by enemies, then don't like concentrate everything on one spot because that is way too accurate and it doesn't look realistic. D50F Osprey. Face to ground capable craft. Alright, so it makes sense. Alright, so alright, so I don't have all of the stuff for that. So we're just going to see how much I do have. Oof. Slightly rough landing. Yep, I don't have very much. That is not in the ground, is it? Doesn't look like it. Oh cool, and it's got a mining ship on it too. I don't know which way around rocket launchers go. Oh, it's a Triton. Huh. There. Not bad. Now, where do I get on? Talking to me? Yeah? Right now I'm in my bathroom. Yeah? Alright. Alright. So... What I think it did is the wheels are static. That's interesting. Oh well, this will make a great wreck. This will make perfect wreckage. Anyway, I'm afraid I have to go for now. See you all later. Have a great day. Phoenix out.